What does great sound do for me? Really great sound makes me forget about everything.
Music's like part of your soul. It's what wakes you up and makes you feel good.
It takes all the stress, the worry, everything away.
It moves me. It always has. It always will.
I think it's just such an expression of love and hope and joy and pain and sorrow and all of the things that we're not particularly good at expressing in our day-to-day lives.
To me, quality of sound has to do with hearing a song versus feeling a song. I listen to earbuds when I run in the morning, and I hear music and I'm not feeling it. That same song, when I'm at home, just in the living room, that same song can bring tears to my eyes. I've never cried when I was running, but I've heard the same song at home, and it's a whole different thing.
Who would know this exists? They pull out the furniture and they set up systems and you get to walk from room to room and envision it in your home.
The challenge has always been to get people to hear a great system.
Getting them involved and enveloped in the room really is the key to kick that start.
It immerses you in the performance that you're listening to. It puts tingles down your spine.
This is the ultimate experience.
People don't really get that. And, you know, talking to the people who work at this hotel is, we're it. We're the only ones that do this. We're the only ones crazy enough to do this to a hotel.
Okay. And then we have the second part of the speaker, the lower part, the woofer. So this is a cone which is extremely stiff, and at the same time we're able to get a weight as low as about exactly the same as a paper cone.
This is the biggest show in North America. AXPONA Chicago is once a year. There's companies spending big money and people's preparing for this.
Last year at AXPONA was the first show that we were able to work as the representatives for our audio. We had a small room, room 490.
The room we got for the EMEA presentation is one of the larger rooms at the show. So by having the bigger room with more expectations, we just have to deliver.
They come in and they get a really strong experience. And they're like, wow, what's going on? It's like being there. Yeah, it is like being there. And now they understand as well. They won't forget that experience. And to be able to contribute to that, it's great. It's great fun. I could only see the camera, so I mean, when you see the Leica, it's just like everything else.
The final result is, yeah, it was. I'm really happy about how it went out in the end. And we decided before we arrived to do something untraditional.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 6:18 in Schaumburg, Illinois, and you know what that means.
So yeah, the X competition, that's...
This is that idea I had, that competition we used to do traditionally back in Norway.
It's time for High.
People are wondering, what is this? What is this about?
We put a big spotlight on it. It's impossible to miss.
4, 5.
The competition is pretty simple. It's about having a big wooden log and driving a nail into the log with the fewest amount of strokes.
And trust me, it gets real serious, and it is such a blast.
Chelsea, a valiant effort, 54 hits until the bend. An excellent effort until it ends over.
As easy as that.
It's just about having fun,
19,
and that's the thing.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29.
There's so much confusion in the world. There's going to be conflicts.
In these really weird times, I really don't know what else we have other than art.
And music restores the soul. And what we do is, it's healing. Music is healing.
It's something that you can play here or on the other side of the world, and you can still connect to somebody, even if you don't speak their language.
Really heals millions of people. So we're going to keep it going.
Jonathan and Sveinung are amazing at looking to the future.
without having any preconceptions about how things have been done, why people have done it a certain way. The general goal of the company is, if it's never been done yet, that's a perfect place to start.